question books. This one, the red one. We usually use the yellow one, and I'm almost done with that one, but today we're going to do some questions from the red one. So I hope you enjoy these personal questions. Put your answers down below if you feel like it. I love to see what you guys say, and sometimes I give some of my own answers as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Question number 1. Can you do a handstand? Very important. I won't make you prove it, but okay. Question number 2. What was the last thing that made you feel happy? That's good. Okay. Question number 3. Have you ever stalked someone on social media? Be honest. Yeah. Haven't we all? Alright. Question number 4. Do you think it's important for a wife to take her husband's last name? Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Question number 5. How old were you when you last went trick-or-treating? The last time that you went trick-or-treating? Okay. I think I went when I was like 13 or 14. Question number 6. Do you prefer male or female singers? Like artists that you listen to, do you prefer listening to a male or a female singer? I would say I pretty much exclusively listen to male singers, which I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion. Question number 7. This is one that the book wrote, not me. In your opinion, who was or is the worst president of the United States? I did not write this question, but I do think it is a funny one. Okay. Say it with me, everybody. I don't like to get political on here, but I think not supporting a racist, homophobic felon shouldn't be a political issue, you know? That's a human issue. Question number 8. If you were to get placed on bed rest, what would you do to pass the time? Okay. Yeah. That sounds good. Okay. Question number 9. What is your favorite month of the year? Favorite month? Okay. Mine might be December. Question number 10. Do you believe in fate or that a person shapes their own destiny? songs for an ex that have never gone away. Okay. Your secret's safe with me if you do. Question number 12. What is one thing you would change about the city you currently live in? What would you change about where you live right now? Yeah, that's fair. Question number 13. What is the longest road trip you've ever taken in a car? Where did you go? Longest you've ever spent in a car. It's a pretty long time. When I was 7, my family drove coast to coast from the west coast to the east coast of the United States, which is like at least 3 days of straight driving, but we did it in 11 days. We took a lot of time to travel. Alright, question number 14. If ketchup wasn't available, what would you want to dip your fries in? Is ketchup really the first option? I hope ketchup's not available, personally. Ultimate fry dipping sauce for you. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Question number 15. Do you like the sound of your voice? Like if you listen to it on video or something, do you like the sound of your voice? Yeah. Everyone doesn't really like the sound of their voice because it's something about when you're talking, the way that you hear it when you're actually talking is deeper than if you play it back because of vibrations in your, I don't know. I'm not. Number 16. What was the last book that you read? Last book you finished? Okay. I don't think I've read that one. Number 17. What game show do you think you could win the most money on? You personally. Okay. I'll take your word for it on that one. Number 18, we're going Question number 19. Have you ever donated to charity? Yeah. Number 20. Who is your favorite comedian? Favorite comedian? Yeah, that's a good one. I think my favorite comedian is probably Nate Bargatze. I think he's funny. And I like that he does like clean comedy, like he doesn't need cuss words and stuff to make it funny. Question number 21. What is something that you just can't relate to? A quality, a trend, something that you just can't relate to. Alright. Okay. I get that. Number 22. What is your least favorite ice cream flavor? I always think least favorite questions are really fun to hear people's least favorite things. Okay. Yeah, I have to agree on that one. Number 23. If you had to have a layover somewhere for 24 hours, where would you want it to be? Yeah, I feel like that's a good choice. That sounds like a fun one. Question number 24. Would you ever consider adopting a child? Okay. Yeah. Number 25. Who would you want to spend the last day of your life with? Kind of a deep one. Who would you want to spend the last day of your life with? Question number 26. Would you rather be hated or forgotten? Yeah, that's a tough one, I know. Question number 27. What is the earliest memory you have of your childhood? I was recently asked this question on a date, and it got me thinking about it. Earliest memory you have. realized that she couldn't see me. She could just see floaties in the pool. And she like dove in so fast and scooped me up out of the water, and I was perfectly fine. But like, nobody knows how long I was in there, and I remember that. Question number 28. What is your phobia? If you have one. Do you have any phobias? I don't think I have like an irrational phobia. Like, I'm scared of snakes, heights, like the average amount that you should from a self-preservation standpoint, but not like a phobia. Number 29. What is your favorite scent for a candle or room spray? Favorite scent. That's a good one. Question number 30. Where is the strangest place you've ever fallen asleep? Okay. That is a little bit strange, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Question number 31. Who can you impersonate really well? Do your best impression. Okay. I think I'm best at impersonating like friends or people in my life, and not so much like, celebrities or characters. Question number 32. What is your favorite part of the day? Morning, evening, nighttime? Me too. Question number 33. If you were to enter a food eating contest, what would you want the food to be? It's kind of a good question. Okay. Question number 34. What is one thing you wish you had the money to pay someone to do for you? If you could pay someone to do one thing for you, what would it be? Cooking, cleaning, shopping. Question number 35. Have you ever been pulled over by a cop? Question number 36. In one word, how would you describe your relationship with your mother? It's a good one. How would you describe your relationship with your mother in one Question number 37. Where was your first live concert? Who did you see? If you've never been to a live concert, who would you want to see in concert? I recently went to my first concert ever, and I saw Peach Pit, one of my favorite bands, and it was really good. It was really fun. But I'm not a big concert gal, but I did like them. Question number 38. What is something most people get wrong about you when they meet you? Alright. Number 39. Have you ever gotten food poisoning? If so, what food gave it to you? I have once from the ham on the salad bar at Ruby Tuesday. Have not been back to a Ruby Tuesday since I was like 16. Question number 40. What was your first job? If you have not had a job yet, what would you want to be your first job? Number 41. Have you ever been bungee jumping? If you haven't, would you want to? I don't know if I'd want to go bungee jumping. I think I'd much rather go skydiving. I don't like the thought of falling and then getting caught and like brought back up. I don't know. I'd rather go skydiving. Number 42. What is your favorite restaurant? Could be a chain, could be a local restaurant. Any favorite restaurant? Okay. Sounds good. Question number 43. Do you prefer baths or showers? Bath or shower? Okay. Question number 44. What is your favorite website? Okay. Good answer. Question number 45. What was the last new thing you learned? That's a good one. Maybe I'll use that as my last last new thing that I learned. That's a good answer. Question number 46. Are you more neat or more messy? Yeah. Okay. Question 47. What famous celebrity chef would you want to cater your dinner party? If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with Ree Drummond, the Pioneer Woman. So I would love if she would cater a dinner party for me. Question number 48, a little bit morbid, but it's fun. If you decided to get cremated, where would you want your ashes spread? Where would you want your ashes spread? Yeah, that would be cool. Question number 49. In one word, describe your mood right now. That's fair. My mood is probably sleepy. Question number 50. If you were a flower, what type would you be? What's your spirit flower? Okay, that's a good one. Question number 51. I think this is a really good question. Would you rather trade some of your intelligence for looks or some of your looks for intelligence? You have to choose one. You can give up some looks for intelligence or give up some intelligence for looks. I feel like I'd kind of want neither. Like, I think I'm fairly happy with my intelligence to looks ratio. I don't know. Okay. If I had to choose one, maybe give up some looks for intelligence, just because I feel like intelligence will get you farther in life than looks. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, question number 52. If your house caught fire and you could only save one item, what would it be? We'll say outside of, like, people and pets. Save one item. Okay. Question number 53. Where was the last place you traveled to? Last place you traveled. Okay. That sounds pretty fun. I guess I technically traveled today. Came home. Question number 54. Do you think there is life on other planets? Deep one. Okay. Question number 55. Have you ever eaten something that you've dropped on the floor? I do that like every day. Question number 56. Do you prefer Walmart or Target? Walmart or Target? Number 57. Have you ever gotten anything autographed? If so, by whom? I know I have like a poster or something that was signed by Nastia Lukin, one of my favorite gymnasts from back in the day. Question number 58. Do you think society has become too PC or politically correct? It's a good one. Question number 59. What is the longest that you've ever waited in line for something? What was it for? Okay. Alright. Question number 60. Would you rather get a gift card or a gift that shows the person shopped for you? Which would you rather get for your birthday or Christmas? Yeah, I have to agree. Question number 61. If you owned a restaurant, what kind of food would you want to serve? That sounds like it would be pretty good. 64. What was the last movie that you saw in a movie theater? I know Wicked Part 2 just came out. I have not seen it. I'm not big on big crowds, so I'm more of a, watch it later person. The last movie I saw in theaters was Twilight, because a movie theater near me, it was like the week of Halloween, they showed all of the Twilight movies, like one each night, and I've never seen Twilight actually, so my friends made me go for the first night for the first Twilight movie. Question number 65. If you were to throw a message in a bottle into the ocean, what would it say? What would you put in it? Okay. Question number 66. Do you think you have more common sense than the average person? Okay, I'll trust you. Number 67. What is your favorite non-alcoholic drink? Question 68. Do you believe in karma? I would love to believe in karma, but I just don't see it. I feel like a lot of people don't get what they deserve. Question number 69. Do you have any scars? Okay. Question number 70. Are you more like your mom or your dad? I'm definitely more like my dad. I'm like exactly like my dad. I'm just like my mom in that we are both girls and we like girl things. Question number 71. Do you think that athletes are overpaid? In your opinion, are athletes overpaid? Okay. Yeah. Question 72. If you were the ruler of your own country, what would you call it? Question 73. What are the top 2 things on your checklist for an ideal spouse? Whether you have a spouse or not, the top 2 things on your checklist. Okay, those are good ones. Yeah. Question number 74. What is something about the opposite sex that you just don't understand? Okay. Alright. That's a good one. Okay. Question number 75. Do you tend to follow your heart or your head? Number 76. Would you ever donate one of your kidneys? I would, but it would have to be like someone I knew that I was a match for. I don't know. Just because you can only do it once. It's different. Like I've always wanted to donate like bone marrow or something to somebody because you can do that more than once. But kidney is kind of a big deal. Number 77. Have you ever stayed up for an entire 24 hours? Okay. Any reason? Question number 78. Who is the biggest role model in your life? That's a good one. Question number 79. Have you ever made your own orange juice? Very important. Ever made your own orange juice? Okay. Pulp or no pulp? Okay, good answer. Question number 80. Would you rather have endless love or endless money? Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Question 81. Do you think Question number 82. Would you travel to space if you could? I always think that's a good question too. If you had the opportunity, would you want to go to space? Number 83. Where is one place that you'd never want to be seen? Like a place that you would never go. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Number 84. Would you feel any differently if you suddenly found out you were adopted? That's a good one. Or if you are adopted, finding out that you're actually not. I don't know. I feel like outside of wondering why my parents lied to me, I wouldn't really feel differently. I wouldn't feel differently about them. I'm definitely not adopted. Okay. Question number 85. What was the best gift that you've ever received? Yeah, that sounds like a really good gift. Number 86. Have you ever been stood up for a date? Number 87. Do you like ice in your drinks? Ice or no ice? Question number 88. Describe your worst date ever. I don't think I've ever had like a really, really bad date. But I did go on a date with this guy and he laughed exactly like Eddie in Friends. And most people I tell that to are like, who's Eddie? But he's Chandler's roommate for like a couple of episodes when Joey moves out. And he has this laugh. You gotta watch those episodes. And then imagine me being on a date with a guy that laughs exactly like that. I was like, I'm sorry, I cannot ever see you again. Question number 89. How many slices of pizza could you eat in one sitting? Yeah, I'm probably pretty similar. Question number 90. What is your favorite fast food? Favorite fast food restaurant? That's a good one. Question number 91. Are you usually on time for things, or are you habitually late? Yeah, I'm a chronically early girly. Number 92. Have you ever witnessed a crime in progress? I remember one time my mom and I were at the mall at like a Macy's or something, and we saw this guy, like, he was holding a bunch of like sweaters, clothes or something in his hands, and he just like walked out of the store and got into a car that was parked right outside, and it drove away. And my mom and I looked at each other like, did he just steal all that stuff? Like, it very much looked like he stole it, but it was also just so quiet, and it wasn't like anybody was screaming. It wasn't, we were just like, weird. Number 93. Would you rather have a shorter life and be super rich, or a longer life and be somewhat poor? Shorter life and be super rich, obviously. That's a win-win right there. Sort of kidding, but also not really. Question number 94. What instantly makes you not like another person? This book was written a while ago, but instant ick. What gives you the ick? Okay. Yeah. Question 95. If you could bring one famous person back from the dead, who would you pick? Okay. Almost done. Question number 96. What do you need more of? Could be anything. What do you need more of? Alright. Question number 97. Are you afraid of spiders? Number 98. What has been the best thing to happen to you this year? I guess that's fitting because we're nearing the end of 2025. Best thing that has happened to you this year. last question today. What upcoming life event are you most excited about? Or I guess just what are you looking forward to would also work. Something coming up that you're looking forward to. Okay. That's awesome. I'm very excited for you, and I wish you the best of luck with that. And I think that will be our last question for today. So that was 100 personal questions. Sorry about the sun streaming in towards me. It's like setting on this side of the house. Sorry about that, and sorry about any background noise today. Lots of yard work, leaf blowing kind of things going on, but that's alright. It hasn't been too bad. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know any of your answers down below, and I will see you next time. Hopefully I'll be able to get some good filming done while I am here at my parents' house, because I know I just have not been able to film much, but I think this will go up this Friday because I'm literally out of videos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. So sleep